Buddha said, before you speak, let your word pass through three gates. Is it valuable? Is it necessary? And is it making any difference? And the person who understands it, that what, when, where, and how much to speak, no one can stop that person from being successful. A spoken word never comes back, just like a spent arrow never comes back. Words are like weapons that you must be learned to use it properly. Because the person who have no control over their speaking always put himself in trouble. They lost control over everything. Even today, people only speak to humiliate each other. Sometimes they speak without any reason, just to get valued. But your words are very powerful, and it can change the world if you know how to speak. So the people who knows when to speak and how much to speak are very strong and very powerful. Now let me make it clear. Silence is not meaning to stay without saying a word here. Silence means not speaking anything without any valuable reason. It means speaking only when it is necessary or valuable. Silence means laser focus. Silence means focusing on your goal, focusing on your work. So today I will tell you 5 powerful benefits of being silent, and it will transform your life completely. Number 1. Silence makes your opponent confused. The greatest warrior Sun Tzu said, "He will win who knows when to speak and when not to speak." He said he defeated thousands of his enemies with his power of silence. So many times he puts his enemies into deep thinking by staying silent. He said when you stay silent, it makes your enemies perplexed, and they start thinking about you and your plan. That what you are gonna do, what's your next move, because of the fear, and in this way they lost focus on their own goals. And this is how you can keep your plans secret, and this is how you can take advantage from silence. And at the end, the game is yours. You can win it in your style. Number 2, silence builds laser focus. Silence is not the absence of words, but the presence of focus. Silence people have lots of ideas and things to say, but they don't speak unless it is necessary. If you want to do something big in life, or if you work on any kind of project, then what would you do to get success? You need focus. And what do you need to have that kind of laser focus? You need to stop focusing on multiple things and keep quiet. Let me tell you a story. Elon Musk in his childhood used to stay silent most of the time. So their parents thought he had a ear problem, because most of the time he can't listen anything. So their parents took him to the hospital. But the doctor said he's well. And ultimately they found out the reason that why he can't used to hear anything. Because he studied with laser focus. Now you can see the power of silence. Laser focus puts you in deep silence. And deep silence helps you to achieve laser focus. Number 3, silence gets people attention. Now you are gonna realize how silence gets people's attention. If you have ever been in a classroom or in a group situation, you have most likely experienced how silence often gets everyone's attention. If the teacher is talking away, the listeners' minds might start to wander. When the speaker stops talking, a signal goes to the brain that something has happened. All of them suddenly pay attention to try and figure out why communication has stopped. The same is true in our daily conversation. If we are silent, people take note and we gain their attention. If you stay silent and focus on your goal, if you speak only when it is necessary, then people's focus goes on you. Or if you stay silent and speak only what is valuable, then people will listen to you, people value you, people will remember you and recommend you. Number 4, silence builds trust. In order to achieve success, connecting with successful people and developing effective relationships becomes very essential. For me, relationship is very important in life. So if you want to develop effective relationships, or if you want to connect with successful people, what you need, you must build trust. And to build trust, you must listen them carefully. That's what successful people do. They do not do all the talking. But you can see some people, when they meet with successful people, they start chattering. They go busy talking about their own stuff. But the successful people mostly focus on listening. They ask questions about the other person and listen to them. When you listen a person carefully, they will realize they are valuable in your life. They will feel themselves as an important person, and in this way they will trust you. Number 5, silence helps to negotiate. When the other person is silent, you wonder what they might be thinking. So turn the tables, let them wonder what you are thinking. Maybe you got a job and have been asked for salary, or the company mentions a salary figure, but you want more than that. So do not answer immediately. Do not say, I will take it, or no, pause. Stay silent for a moment. The discomfort of the silence will make the other person want to fill the void and start talking. Let them reveal information that helps you to have the upper hand moving forward in the conversation. Number 6, silence builds strength. Most of us don't like silence, and we are afraid of it because we equate silence with insignificance, as we want to be heard and seen, liked and loved by people. We all want people's attention. We all want to show people. We always want to be something or someone good in the eyes of another person. We are depending on other people's opinion, as their opinion makes us feel good. Also, sometimes their opinions makes us feel bad. So we give our power away. We are constantly in search of something we already have. But we already have everything we truly need. But we can't recognize them until we become silent and get rid of distraction. Silence gives us a sense of self-value. Everything is within us. If we recognize how to connect, allowing silence, listen to our breathe, it opens the possibility to find out the self-value right there. You don't need people to tell you that who you are and what you are capable of, what you can and what you can't, which they ultimately tell you from their own limited perspective. Instead of that, if we stay silent, we would find our inner voice and would realize that we are already all we need to be, and accepting who you are is a victory. Silence will make you realizing what's your strength. Silence will help you to find your strength. Silence is really, really powerful.